I have had the pleasure of working with some of the most amazing female founders, and the work that we get to do is highly private, obviously. And so I'm not going to share names here, but I had a client who is a female founder, 7-figure business, very successful, and she'd done a lot of work, right? And then we had worked together. We'd worked through a lot of her deep issues, and as a result, she was able to create an entirely new business. She was creating a whole new side of her healing journey. She was creating a whole new set of intentional relationships just because she took a pause and did the deep work. You know, it was not that her life didn't look really amazing on the outside. It did. It looked beautiful on the outside to so many people. And yet behind the scenes, she was feeling isolated. She was feeling stymied. She had this vision that she'd never seen accomplished before. There was so much in her business that was exhausting her. Her clients were exhausting her. And so when she took the pause, it wasn't that that was what she thought she was going to work on at the beginning. We thought we were going to address this one issue that had to do with grief and trauma around that. And instead, what this work does is it completely rewires your life. In fact, most of my clients say they go from feeling dead in ways they didn't even know they were dead to feeling alive. They feel capable. You know, what it says in neuroscience is the brain actually sees colors brighter. It sees things in a more vibrant fashion, and I experienced that personally when I did my deep work, and I'm still in touch with the amazing therapist who did that deep work with me. You know, I had another client who had a 7-figure business. She was also a female founder, and she needed to take a pause and do the work. We kept her business going. We kept her business successful. We kept all of the things in motion, and yet she took the time to really do this deep work. And instead of just continuing on the path that she was on, which was also, she realized, exhausting her, and she didn't know that it was exhausting her. It was just what always felt natural, and she still felt called to it. But now it's completely reimagined, and she's making more money than ever, and so is the first client. She didn't just go from a 7-figure business where she was exhausting herself to feeling healed and operating the same business. No, life looked completely different. And now